What up, y'all? It's Yaya with Bruja Society, and as you know, uh, I'm doing all these little numerology reports, and I always show you this because I'm just here to show you that there's nothing on here for me to be prepped, and the only thing that I have is balls in my lap. Yes, balls. So on this next day that you're going to be viewing here, we are looking at Monday, February 26, 2024. This is going to be a 18. So this can be a 7 or a 9. And so on a Monday, usually people are like, fuck Mondays at that point, right? But this is going to be a day to really tap into the healing and to get really in touch with water energy. What I'm really feeling is that I mean, it's Pisces season, so that's probably also the other reason, for that. And I just realized my mic was probably hitting that, so I'm sorry. But yeah, get in touch with water on Monday. Not only is it Moon Day, and that's a water element, of course, as I'm sure all you know. But it's gonna be really important because it is a healing season. Take a bath, do a baño. A baño. Here we go. I'm sorry. Um, when you do your baths, you want to make sure you're doing things that have the intentions of what you want and what you're focused on. Because if you're not, it's gonna be a waste. And if you don't know what to do a cleansing bath. Best thing that you can do ever. Do something simple. Getting some, raw. You can throw some bay leaves, chamomile, sea salt, some Florida water if you want. You could do some oranges. Make it a soup. That's pretty much what the witch's brew soup was when she had that big old cauldron. In those movies when the witches have the big cauldron, that's what it is. She's taking a bath. She's brewing the bath. So that's what you got to do. If there's anything that I really recommend for Monday is to release emotionally because I'm seeing here with this 18 energy, and if you need me to break it down, 226, that's 10, 2024, that's 8. When I'm looking at this, there's creating the peace that you want to feel in the ways in layers that you need, where you need it. These are all going to be moments that can be had on Monday. So just taking it easy and giving yourself that time and space to do what it is that you need to do. So if it is to wake up a little bit early so you can be ahead of the game, do it. If you need to prep the night before your clothes so you can be with ease going, do it. Do everything that you have to do to make your life easier. Past self will do things and future self will always appreciate it no matter what, and if it makes your life easy, that's great. Some of the other things that I see happening, like if you've been actively listening to all my stuff and you've been just taking all the direction that you need, I would definitely recommend to take time to I don't want to say declutter, but take time to feel out what your body needs as well in this day, because being able to sustain your body is also important because health is wealth. And I know a lot of people manifest money, right? So let's not be blind to the norm, even though I can tell you all the other things. I'm just sending to the message, right? So with this 18, I'm also seeing some improvement with finances happening just because people cushion, people balance budget with their energy, budgeted with where they spent their time and energy and all that good stuff. Um, One of the aspects I do see is like you not doing anything, well, you're gonna be just connecting and diving in with stuff that's just going to keep you stuck. So if you know someone is not good for you, don't hang out with them. But oh, I love them. No, you don't. You just love the idea of them because you can't handle being by yourself. But let me not give too hard of a pill because I'm just here to make it aware, not to shove it down your throat. So with this 7 that I see happening continuously, some of the other things that I recommend, if you're like, I don't know how to see this, I don't know what you're talking about, Yaya, write. Write it out. Write out the pros, write out the cons, write out all the negative things in your head, write out all the negative things in your heart, write out the negative things that you experience, that you worry about, all the stuff, and then pour out your heart with love. What are the things that you love in your life? What are you grateful for? What do you value most in your life? Write it out. Establish it in writing because that is a very permanent thing to do. As temporary as it may seem in a very complex way, it's permanent. Um, it's permanent once it's written, especially in black ink, not red. Don't write in red, especially no names in red, please. So Anyways, the other thing that I wanted to touch on with that listing out and just writing out is like taking time to intentionally look at the small things is important, especially in details, in planning and releasing, repairing, healing, all stuff. Like all of that's important. Like making sure you are fully supporting yourself in every way that you need. So on that Monday, it sounds like a lot, but if you're ahead of the game, you're going to be on top of it because I'm posting this all at once. You already ahead, but just take your time, do what you got to do what you feel called. And for the people that don't want to follow any kind of lesson or anything like that, you're just going to create more anxieties in your head. You're just going to create more fog that gets you lost, that creates just more issues than solutions. And I do see for those that are following what they got to do, you're going to see that extra money come in. You're going to see, the creativity of like the idea, like the real things that can happen that can support you or support the idea or dreams or goals that you're trying to reach. So some other aspects that I recommend here is practicing, not even practicing, is living intentionally as a patient person, living as a grounded person, purposely practicing the grounding aspects to be ready for these new energies because they will test you. I'm not even gonna like sugarcoat it, they will test you. And so, what I am seeing with this nine as well is like manifestations being delivered. So Monday is going to be a pretty busy day. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to get revealed on Monday, a lot of different aspects and energies that are going to flow through that we're going to see probably along those next few days. I don't know when the full moon is, so maybe that's what it's also aligning, but that's what I'm pretty much getting for this day. Since this is also a day of twos, lots and lots of twos everywhere, I would recommend to also light candle, pray for the world, pray for the peace, the protection, cleansing of the negative energy, the alchemization of turning this negative energy into a positive, creating new societies and governments that help us thrive and grow into a more peaceful world. Whatever works, I'm not here to tell you to do anything. I'm just here for entertainment purposes. So do what you will. But if you enjoyed this, make sure to check us out on brujasociety.com. Follow us on Instagram because that's where we're most active. Is bruja.society. Just put a period in between where you see our name right now. Just put a period in between. If you see that any different anywhere else, it's not us. We don't message nobody, okay? Lastly, make sure you are taking time to maintain your balance because overindulging right now is not something I recommend at all because how you're going to distract yourself. Don't get caught up in other people's BS because that's also going to bring you more issues. So, with that being said, I hope you benefit from this. Thanks for watching. I have 3 more videos to do, so go check them out. Bye.